A silent war is raging in India over religion, property, and power. And now, the Supreme Court of India just stepped in to investigate it. In April 3, 2025, the Indian government passed a new law, the Waqf Amendment Act 2025. It changed how religious properties are managed. Specifically, Waqf properties, land set aside for Muslim religious or charitable use. This new law removed a powerful rule, Waqf by user. Waqf by user rule protects mosques or dargahs that had no documents, but were used for generations. For example, if a mosque had been in use for generations, but didn't have formal ownership records, it could still be protected as Waqf property. No authority in India have right to question its existence other than Waqf tribunal. But the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 made some relaxations in this rule. The Waqf by user concept was entirely deleted. Now, only properties with proper legal documentation, like title deeds or government records, can be considered Waqf. So, now if it's not officially registered, it could be lost forever. But it didn't stop there. The law also allows non-Muslims to be appointed to Waqf boards, and it gives the central government more control over Waqf land, worth thousands of crores. On April 3, 2025, Indian Parliament passed this bill. Later on April 5, 2025, this bill got President of India approval. But more than 100 petitions were filed opposing this bill. Muslim leaders called it an attack on religious freedom. Some said the government wants to take control of their sacred spaces. On April 19, 2025, the Supreme Court responded. It halted any new appointments. It blocked any land from being denotified, and it questioned why the law removed protections that existed for decades. During hearings, Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna questioned this change. What happens to properties where people have been worshipping for years, but there's no formal proof? The court is concerned about the real-world impact of removing Waqf by user, but the government pushed back. The Solicitor General Tushar Mehta argued that the Supreme Court has no right to interfere in a law passed by Parliament. A Solicitor General commented that the court cannot block implementation just because some disagree. Behind the scenes, a deep rift is growing between the judiciary and the executive. This is more than a legal case. It's a clash of two most powerful institutions of India, about who gets the final say in a democracy. It's about faith, identity, and the power to decide who gets to protect what is sacred. Critics call it land grab. Supporters call it reform. The court wants to protect people's rights. The government says it's doing legal reform. But one thing is clear, this battle has only begun. Check out the video below to know more about Waqf and its power in India. What do you think? Who should decide what's sacred? Parliament or the court? Is it a land grab or legal reform? Who will win this battle? Government or judiciary? If you think you have a different perspective on this issue, comment your opinions. Like if you support government decision. Share it with someone who needs to know what's happening around the world. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for more untold stories that actually matter.